Alright lads, and welcome back to another match review on the channel. This is the first competitive one of Rangers of 2020. Of course, it's the second competitive game we've played in 2020 because we played against St Mirren Friday night, but I wasn't able to really do a match review because the stream I was watching was horrible and I barely knew what was happening during the game. So it was a bit better today against St Mirren. Still kind of late. I'm an hour and ahead in Czech Republic, so. And I'm very tired, but I'm getting this out. And you know what, lads? Because I'm tired, and because the game wasn't the greatest, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Because even if I wasn't tired, there wasn't really much to talk about in this game. It was a very boring game. St Mirren playing like a 10-0-0 formation. And Rangers had two changes to the team from normal. Flanagan was in for Tav, and Morelos was out for Defoe because Morelos is suspended. I think if anyone's not going to play right back that isn't Tav, it should be Patterson. Flanagan is rank rotten. I've said this since he moved to Rangers. I have never liked Flanagan. He is a horrible player. He's terrible, right? I never want to see him play in Rangers shirt again. I just don't like him at all. But anyway, St Mirren, they just defended. Rangers had a few chances in the first half. Had the header from a corner with Katic that Kent whipped in. So that was the first good chance. And that was from a set piece, and that was like 20 odd minutes in. Then first, good chance. From open play came from Kent and Aribo playing a 1-2 at the edge of the box. Kent getting onto the end of it and taking a couple of touches into the box, having a shot, but the keeper for St Mirren came out quickly and made a block. So it's still 0-0, and we eventually found the back of the net when it came. I think it was Flanagan that put a cross in, came all the way back to Barisic, and Barisic just jogged it into the box. And Defoe, I think it took a deflection. Defoe was in there to get the final touch onto it and direct it goalward. So there it was, 1-0, and Jermaine Defoe was on the score sheet. Jermaine Defoe in the 6-yard box, or in the box, usually results in a goal. Although a few times in the second half it didn't result in a goal, which, honestly, although we didn't create that many chances, we still could have won by more than one. We should have won by more than one. I mean, a win's a win. It's better than our first league game back last year, which I don't want to remind any of you of. But at least we've won. A win is better than a draw or a loss at Rugby Park. Anyway, second half, not much changed. Probably the most exciting thing that happened was two St Mirren players clashed heads, and the St Mirren physio and the Rangers physio actually had to go on. That was the most interesting thing that happened in the second half. Both the players are okay, but the strange thing is they didn't get put off to the side of the pitch and then told to come back on, which is strange, because if you're injured and you go down, then you need to go off and then be told to come back on. So that was a strange one, because both of them were just able to go back, and then actually right away the ball got punted up, and their centre backs dealt with our attack. So I mean, I'm not saying they should have went off, but they should have went off because they were down. That's the rules, So anyway, there's a few chances created in the second half. Arfield came on, Ojo came on for Aribo and Kamara. Was it Kamara? Yeah, it was Kamara, wasn't it? Kamara was strolling in the first half though, but so was every player, but just not without really doing anything special. Honestly, lads, second half, I mean, we created a few chances. Arfield had a really good chance towards the end. Defoe had a good chance, last kick of the ball. Lads, there was almost nothing to comment on. Patterson should have started. Flanagan, I don't want to see again. I mean, it wasn't even that bad. It's just, it was bad, compared to everyone else. Everyone else just done okay. But Flanagan he's out of place. It's so obvious, man. But legit, we just struggled to break them down. Ojo had a good shot when he came on. It went just wide of the target. which was good when he came on. He's direct and he wants to take people on. So I like Kojo because of that. But yeah, there was just, it's not that if there wasn't enough of it, it's just they had so many men behind the ball that we just couldn't do anything. So yeah, lads, leave your comments down below, because this is as much as I can say. St Mirren had one chance in like the 76th minute from a free kick. They probably should have actually scored it. I'm not gonna lie, they could have scored it. If the boy was two centimetres forward, he could have got a full head onto it and put it by McGregor, but luckily he didn't. But that's just a scare, that's like one chance. That's one time they had a chance to create a chance, and they did. They almost scored from it. So that's a bit of a worry, because imagine that went in, then that's one each, and back to the drawing board of breaking down a 10-man defence. But it didn't come to that. So lads, leave your comments down below. I said I was going to leave this short and sweet, and it was a boring game. I'm not going to make it 10 minutes, right? So please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and let's hope for better games in the future.